Do you remember our heroes? Yeah, they were flawed, but they seemed to have good intentions. Our stories were generally redeeming, reminding us of our good-hearted nature. I don't remember any killers or criminals being main characters. No gangsters or psychopaths made the grade. Our TV families, they had values. You wanted to be like them. Some were imperfect and unusual, yeah. But they were always kind, they were always good. So what happened? When's the last time you found anything redeeming or nurturing, anything good on Netflix? Let me tell you, it's very rare. They give us criminals, drug dealers, killers, and psychopaths. How did it get this way? And who's controlling the medium?
Imagine, if you will, sitting down to your morning coffee, turning on your home computer to read the day's newspaper. Well, it's not as far-fetched as it may seem.
In the early 1980s, 90% of the media was owned by 50 companies, allowing for choice and competition. Different opinions and ideas. The Carter and the Reagan administrations then initiated deregulation that ushered in the growth of huge media conglomerates. In 1996, Clinton signed the Telecommunications Act, which was written by industry lobbyists. It removed the cap on the number of radio stations a single company could own. And as a result, the iHeartMedia Corporation, also known as Clear Channel at the time, was able to acquire, get this, 1,200 stations. It is now the largest radio station owner in the US with 245 million listeners every month. Talk about concentration of power. Today, 5 giants dominate the media industry. You got Comcast, Walt Disney, Time, Warner, Fox News Corp, and National Amusements. Comcast, for example, the most hated company in the US, is not only the largest cable TV and internet provider, it also owns multiple news channels such as NBC, CBS, MSNBC, and Telemundo, as well as Universal Studios. Media cartels dominating our airwaves, pushing what appears to be a defined agenda. A monopoly of bad actors killing the spirit, the values, the ethics of a whole generation. The majority of Netflix shares are owned by 3 companies. You may recognize them: Vanguard Group, BlackRock, Fidelity Management. Let's just have a little peek at what Netflix is currently showing here in Canada. Files of the unexplained. Ghosts, blobs, UFOs, and aliens. I think you get the drift. 3, body problem. Aliens are pretty much trying to kill everyone on Earth. I watched this one. There was a lot of people getting cut in half. Parasite. Aliens violently taking over human hosts. Sounds uplifting. Dexter, psychopath killer with a moral compass. Ripley, he's a con artist that spins a web of lies to keep a dark secret. And finally, The Gentleman. A man discovers a weed farm on his dad's estate. I feel really sad for us. We used to get heroic stories of adventure and love, mostly heartwarming and empowering. Now it's just degenerate stories of corruption and general mayhem. Human beings are energy vortices. Our cells respond to signals. If we're being shown the ugly side of nature, then it stands to reason that we will take on a like energy, even if it's only in our subconscious. Like children, we are in search of positive reinforcements, strong role models, heroes. Storytelling reinforces values, and it is the mechanism by which the stories of any particular culture are passed on to the future generations. These stories are told in many forms, including fable, folktale, myth, and legend. The importance of storytelling in culture becomes very clear when you realize that most books, newspapers, magazines, videos, plays, news broadcasts, social media discussions, and so on, consists of someone telling a tale in one form or other. Storytelling shapes our beliefs and our ideas. If we're getting our beliefs and our ideas and stories from Netflix, then the programs have become dark and malevolent. Maybe it's time we turn the channel. Find the empowering programming. Our heroes are slowly being erased from our memory. How do you kill heroes? By giving the people only villains. We are glorious. Let's not allow the gatekeepers and the algorithms to determine our love for one another. Maybe it's time we start loving ourselves and writing our own stories. That was my rant for the week. If you're new here,